Alright, guys, today you know who we be talking about. You can see in the title and all that stuff. Why the Bucks most likely won't win a championship. Okay, so the first reason. Who is their second option? Chris Middleton. Great player. Not taking that away from him. But it's no Anthony Davis. Bledsoe, he's cool. DiVincenzo, he's gonna get better. But who is their second option? Chris Middleton obviously is their second option. Don't get that mess. Don't get that tangled. But is he a good enough second option to beat? Because his defense isn't the greatest. He can't completely clamp up LeBron like Giannis can. Giannis, he won't. Nobody can stop LeBron. Okay, not even Giannis. But Giannis can make it really, really hard on LeBron, and that's facts. And why this is such a big question is Middleton and Bledsoe shot like shit in the playoffs. Okay. This dude Middleton, he was shooting, and he averaged like 16 points per game in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference Finals when they were already up 2-0 against the Toronto Raptors. Bro, people thought that the Bucks might have them in a gentleman's sweep and being on to the finals. And the Bucks would have won that championship if everybody's hurt. Yeah, if KD still gets hurt and all that stuff. They would have won that championship, and that's facts. And you know what? That's the biggest holdback when you're running a 5 out. Brook Lopez, he's a knockdown 3-point shooter. This year, not so much. He's taking a step back. But the biggest problem with running a 5 out is if you're inconsistent with your shooting, one night you're really on, one night you're really off, aka the Houston Rockets. They've been running a 5 out. Remember that time they beat the Lakers? They shot really well from 3 that night. And I remember one time that they lost against those Clippers. They couldn't hit a 3 to save their life, and they got blown out, and they got really messed up. No cap around, whoa. That is 5 out is live and die by the 3, and 3-pointer is the hardest shot to hit in the game, and that's facts. That's simple. So, number 2, the second option. Why they probably won't win a championship this year? Budenholzer, their coach. The coaching thing that they have right now is a problem. Budenholzer, when he was in game 3-6 against the Raptors, he did not change the offensive settings or game plan once, even though it obviously wasn't working because Eric Bledsoe couldn't hit a shot. Chris Middleton wasn't contributing like he was in the regular season, like his all-star self. So that's a big problem, right? But also, let's not just look at this. In the playoffs and the beginning of the season, George Hill was shooting better. George Hill was shooting better than Eric Bledsoe. And they don't run their offense through Eric Bledsoe. So why don't you minimize Bledsoe's minutes and give more to George Hill? He was shooting 53% from the 3 at the beginning of the season. But he didn't do that. They still had the same amount of minutes. Both players had the same amount of minutes. Same thing in the playoffs. Eric Bledsoe couldn't hit a shot. Man, at that point, you got to give Eric Bledsoe a little nod. Hey, we ain't paying George Hill $15 million. But if he needs to be starting to show that you need to fill your role and not play like shit, then let's do it. Let's start him. George Hill, I'm convinced that in the playoffs, if they took out Eric Bledsoe and put in George Hill for one game, one, it could make Eric Bledsoe take shit more seriously, which I don't know if he was taking it seriously. You got to ask the guy, right? And number 2, it sets the tone. It shows that Budenholzer is just not a coach like coaches LeBron has had, like Tyronn Lue. Tyronn Lue, he's a decent coach, but LeBron just threw him up, man. He's like, hey, look, you might be the coach, you might be getting paid money to coach this team, but hey, it's my team. If I do whatever I want, that's one thing Spoelstra didn't have in common with LeBron. Spoelstra, instead of just being bitched by LeBron, he just worked well with him. And you saw the difference between those Cavs teams and those Heat teams. All right, and the last one, which actually doesn't pertain to this season as much as it does in the future for Giannis leaving. I don't know if he'll leave. I kind of don't wish him to leave. I like how even the league is right now. But I feel like there's a suspicion that if he doesn't win a title in the next 2 years, he's out of there. You know what I mean? He's out of there. He already declined his Supermax option. All that stuff. He's committed to winning, and that's it. So the last one is they don't attract free agents. What free agents they got? Brook Lopez and Eric Bledsoe, decent free agents. Decent as hell. I actually think they got Eric Bledsoe through a trade. I'm tripping. But you don't see many free agents come to Milwaukee. And I feel like that'll be the biggest problem. Alright, y'all. But that's the end of the video. Thank y'all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, man. On the road to 3,000 subscribers. And that's it.